Hey friends, so I'm on Mama Helen Oritsejafor's page and she has this to say. Fam, my attention has been drawn to the fake and malicious news making rounds on blogs, social media platforms and in newspapers against my character and that of my family. It is totally unbelievable, reprehensible and unthinkable, and it is important that I make the facts clear. I am a wife, a mother, and a woman of God, and I uphold the tenets of my Christian faith and marriage. My family and my home is the most important part of my life. I therefore appeal to everyone to put our interest and that of our lovely kids above the need to profit from this baseless endeavor. My husband and I are not divorced, unless people get divorced on social media. And I have been unfaithful to my husband, whom I love very dearly. These are the work of the devil and his agents to dent my character and good works. Over the years, I have committed my time and resources towards reaching out to the needy, providing support to widows, and giving scholarships to orphans. I have also taught and mentored a lot of young women on the principles of building and living happily with their spouses through my various platforms, both on and offline. I cannot go against my own beliefs. Don't forget that life is a seed. To carry a baseless news not supported is not only malicious but punishable under the law of the land. I plead with the general public to give my family the privacy it needs and disregard cheap attempts to dent my image. In retrospect to the fake news, I have briefed my lawyers and all necessary legal actions are being taken. Thank you all and stay blessed. Earlier on, her brother, Honorable Falegon, that's Nkechi Blessing's former husband, he had earlier posted that my sister is not divorced and will never be divorced. This claim is without evidence, as some media outlets framed it. Before you share a story, kindly spend a moment evaluating the evidence. Attaching our family name, Falegon, to infidelity is not only disgusting but abhorrent and totally unacceptable. Falegon families are known for their strong moral principles. I support good journalism, but I will criticize stories that are poorly researched or downright misleading. Use your media literacy to discern and amplify truths that are backed up by good evidence. Kindly desist from further lies. Okpeyemi David Falegon, Mama Helen Oritsejafor's blood brother, clearing the air. Glory be to God. Hallelujah. The devil is a liar. I'm happy at the statements that Mama Helen has come out to speak on. She said she's not divorced. Okay. And that those initial reports are peddled by people who want to dent our image and profit from such scenarios. That's a very deep statement, because as much as I'm happy, I like to look at things very critically. I was going to do a video about the person of Mama Helen before this statement came out. In fact, so we're just going to do this 2-in-1 to understand who this woman is, what her personality is, why are some people peddling this type of rumor, to what intent, what do they want to achieve by her not being around? Because the statement is giving me different vibes, to be honest. As much as I'm glad that she's clearing her name, which is important, because somebody who has built a reputation over the years, you cannot just come and tarnish somebody's pedigree and based on infidelity. Is very, you guys know that I stated it in my last video that they should not play that leg, they should not bring that leg, because you don't do that. Okay, so who is Mama Helen Oritsejafor? What is her legacy? Who was she before she got married to Papa Ayo Oritsejafor? So we are going to be looking at all those things in this video, and we're also going to be looking at why possible theories. Okay, these are theories, all right, on why some people are bent on this news, because like I pointed out in the other video, I was actually disappointed when I was reading on the newspapers and the blogs that it was actually church members who were feeding the press with their privacy. There's just so much. Okay, I don't want to go in different tangents. Let me just stick with the tangents where I want to go. Okay, who is she? What is her biography? What's her background? Okay, so let's do that. Please like the video if you're watching. Like the video and subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. You guys, we're going to be looking at her biography from her own website, our official website, HELEN So it says that Dr. HELEN Oritsejafor was born in Ado-Ekiti State, Nigeria, and by the special grace of God is married to an anointed man of God, Papa Ayo Joseph Oritsejafor, a one-time CAN and PFM president in Nigeria. Their union is blessed with 3 amazing children, Ayodeta, Ayodeji, Ayodele Oritsejafor. Her husband, Papa Ayo, refers to her as the actualizer. She is a mentor to millions of people around the world, being a woman of faith and firmly believes in hard work and dedication. She surrendered everything to God while registering her name in the kingdom of God and telling all that God is the source of everything we own, everything we long or seek. That is why she dropped her wealth and political status to help her husband to fulfill God's call and purpose of his life and ministry. Word of Life Bible Church International Gospel Center, Ajami Moga, Warri Delta State, Nigeria. Mama Helen is an inspiration to many, a motivational speaker, a teacher, preacher, a maker, and developer of human capacity building, with virtues such as integrity, selfless service, generosity, wisdom, courage, resourcefulness, temperance, and devotion to God. She's a graduate of mass communication and master in business administration in marketing from the University of Liverpool. She's a woman of vast knowledge and experience in the world of business, both locally and internationally, for over 30 years, and a one-time director of a bank in Nigeria. She also owns a road construction company and has also worked with international companies and NGOs. Some of the responsibilities she currently handles are Chairman, Eagle Heights International Schools, CEO, African Broadcasting Network TV, Station Chairman, Eagle Bureau de Change Limited CEO, Eagles Daycare and Foundation President, daughter of Sarah Fellowship, Chairman, Eagle Flight Microfinance Bank Limited, CEO, Eagles Nest Guest House, CEO, Eagles Nest Guest House again, Chairman, Eagles Wings Secured Insurance Brokerage Limited, CEO, Eagles Fitness Center, and the Eagles Strength Bookshop. That's a very busy person, you guys. A very extremely busy person. I also saw an interview that she did with Vanguard a couple of years back. So we're just going to in this interview she was saying that I was a millionaire in my 20s before I married Oritsejafor. This was July 5th, 2018. So according to the report, June 9 was the birthday of the matriarch of the Word of Life Bible Church, Warri, and wife of the immediate past national president of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, Pastor Mrs. Helen Oritsejafor. When I was ushered into her office last Monday, after ministering at a special service, A Day with the Lord, she would rather not talk about her birthday. She was more passionate about the plight of the average Nigerian woman, especially those in rural communities, and she prayerfully and courageously striving to overcome famine amongst this vulnerable group of people through increased community initiatives. Keep going on. It's actually a very long read, so I'm just going to put a link in the description box so you guys can check it out. Okay, but let me just say something that she said here about the empowerment. She said some just need somebody to believe in them. It will shock you to know that just 15,000 naira can transform people's lives. We gave some just 10,000 naira to start businesses, even if it is pure water business, at least to generate income to meet their obligation to their families. I shed tears because after giving out money to some people and I was exhausted, some women started crying, saying, Mama, even if it is 500 naira, just give us 500 naira. I could not control my tears. Oh God, what has happened to this nation? I said, no, I must do something. And I started asking God, what can I do? The crowd is much. In our microfinance bank, Eagles Flight Microfinance Bank, we have a purse with which we meet our corporate social responsibility. So, Word of Life, in conjunction with Eagles Microfinance Bank, had inaugurated a community empowerment project to see how we can assist the army of market women begging for just 500 naira, to train some of them on vocations and help them to start businesses. Those who are already doing business, we will look at the possibility of growing their businesses without having to beg to survive to the glory of God. I took my time to read all of that for you guys so that you can understand the personality of this woman. This woman is not just a pushover. She's not just somebody that you can just walk over her head. Because when I was saying that, I remember that she was at a point a director at a bank. It was like some people would be like, where did you get them? Because you guys, I don't just say certain things, okay? So seeing it on our website, excuse me, I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God. But let me go back to the press release and the different rumors that have been going on, okay? Now, she has come out to say that they are not divorced. Now, that doesn't mean that they don't have issues, because in the wake of all of this, I started seeing old videos as far back as 6 months ago, people talking about the issues in the marriage and all of that. Life happens, you guys. I can't even dispute that. Where I had a problem was the maliciousness of the reports that were going on, that she has a lover for the last 10 years. Like, looking at this woman's pedigree, which time chairman of, let me first of all not even start talking that one. So I watched a couple of interviews, but because of copyright and all of that, I can't post them, where it was mentioned that the business side of Word of Life Ministries has actually been the brainchild of this woman. And this is my own personal theory of what me, I don't know. I'm honestly, I don't know. Everything I'm talking to you guys is what I am seeing on the internet, and this is a commentary channel, so I give my opinions. Let me just say that. So this is just a personal theory. Now, from some interviews as far back as 10 years ago, because I've been doing research, watching interviews from 10 years ago, 12 years ago, reading newspaper publication. So according to these interviews that she granted by herself, even you can hear she was saying that her husband calls her the actualizer, because before she got married to him, most of the business arm of their ministry was not in existence. Now, what a lot of people do not understand about the corporate structure of most faith-based organizations is that the church, the one you go to every Sunday, most times is entirely different from the business arms of those religious bodies. So most times when you hear that a church has a school, or the founders of a church are the promoters of a school, it doesn't mean that the church as an organization owns that school. I don't know if you get where I'm going with this now. Now, most times, because of the charismatic nature of the founders and their followers already see them and respect them, a lot of the followers will volunteer to donate. Okay, you are supposed to donate based on your own free will. And so there's that buy-in, okay, because they already have like a loyal following. So most people will buy into that vision of the school or hospitals or the business side of that particular ministry. Okay, now based on certain documents that I personally have seen, most times, okay, these other business side of the ministry does not belong to the church. Okay, and in this particular case, from the different things I've been seeing, it's almost like Mama Helen Oritsejafor owns most of these other business ventures associated with Word of Life Bible Church. But in my mind, I'm just thinking the documentation. I've not seen the documentation. I don't know what the legal structure might be, but I've seen some comments and I'm just theorizing. This is a theory. It is possible because of the pedigree that this woman has. She was a director in a bank, okay, before she got married. So this is not just anybody. So this person understands corporate structure and structuring of things, okay, because some people said that she has taken over all the ministry something. I don't think she has taken over. It actually belongs to her. But let me not go in this tangent I want to go. So I feel like this may be the underground infighting that is going on, okay, because people who don't know the history of something, when you just, because I watched an interview where it was said that before she got married, the 35,000 seater, please correct me if I'm wrong, was not completed. I'm just even seeing from our website that she owns a construction company, so they were able to complete that. She set up a microfinance bank, set up a bureau de change. These things are not cheap to set up, so you know that there's money, and not just more money is involved. And people who don't know how something started, all right, when people are in love, when people are married, sometimes there are certain women who can put a distinction between love and corporate structure for days like this, okay. So some people might be like, I love you and all of that, but the percentage is what it is on paper, and doesn't mean that the woman will not still submit to the husband. Okay, so I personally think these business ventures may have a lot of things that is going on. And you know how church people are. Somebody who doesn't know how these things started, because of her pedigree, she might have even raised funds from international funders, okay, because she's a banker, so she knows how to structure deals, get money from international funders and all of that. And they may not even understand the corporate structure of these organizations and how it started and how the money was funded. Now, a member somewhere who's just overzealous, all these people, all these Christian people, they are my people. We're not going to say that, Papa, how can Mama be the chairman of this one? I'm just theorizing, you people, I don't know, but my instincts are usually 89% correct. Somebody will not go and say that, how can Mama be the chairman of this one? She's the chairman of that one. A woman should be seen and not heard. God of glory. And based on who this woman is, because I've been reading that she comes from a big family, and she herself is not a small person, okay. For somebody to be a director at a bank as far back as 1996, not 2000, 2001, 1996, because she got married to Papa Oritsejafor in 1997. You can know that this person is not a pushover. Now, this is me theorizing, because I keep I'm saying it. This is my Temitope's theory. Okay, it might be fiction. It may not be true. I've never been to Word of Life Bible Church. I don't know them. I just they talk theory based on my mind, and most times my mind is usually correct. So there are people who will come out and say, why should Mama be the chairman of this? She's a woman. Papa, she's not supposed to. I'm just saying possible things that might have caused wahala, even though they are not divorced. We thank God. So those people now will now say that let's push her out, so that we will be the ones in charge. And based on who she be, she's not a stupid person. That's why women, my opinions are usually not very popular, and I'm not doing this to be liked or for you to like me. You don't have to like me. I'm not a ice cream seller. Okay, I give my commentary and I go and I sleep well. A lot of women need to understand corporate structure. That's why when they say hire a lawyer, people say, I don't fit pay lawyer, I don't fit do this one, I don't need it. If this woman doesn't have, you see her press release, she's talking about my lawyers will do this, my lawyers will do that. You see these things, it's not follow come. You need people who have this knowledge. I can give these theories because I'm a lawyer, okay? So even though I'm on YouTube doing theory, like my father used to tell me, yeah, one of the best brains in your generation. And it's not a joke, okay? I know book well, so let's leave that one. So if this woman doesn't have the pedigree that she has, okay, and maybe out of love you just say, I love the man of God, it's 1910, they will push this woman out, okay? And you know, sometimes women may be protecting their men and the men don't see it, because men sometimes, I'm sorry to say, they don't get sense. Some people may just be around, they'll be doing eye service. They'll be, especially church politics is something you don't want to play with. Those guys are devious. I'm just theorizing, like I said, I'm just postulating my theory. I'm not to no book like that. So these devious people, they're going, maybe this woman don't block them from every corner, make her speak PG, they don't fit chop money, you know, that kind of thing. Now she be chairman of everything. So they're not fit thief. As they're not fit thief, now what's the next line of action? Let us say that she has had a lover for 10 years. God will punish all of you that come out to that kind of thing. Let's say that she has a lover, so that people will say that, hey, we said it. She don't kukuma sit down for all the things when the man gets. Meanwhile, I don't know whether now this woman I raise the money when they start all these things. Anyway, let me go back to speaking English. So these are the theories I have that might have caused the issues. Okay, now let's go back to the statement that was released. I'm happy that she has released the statement too, and I pray that whatever the issue is, that the Prince of Peace will give them the wisdom to be able to sort it out. Okay, excuse me, that's my prayer. All right, but let me just leave it at that. Let me not talk more than this one that I've spoken. But yeah, so you guys share with me in the comment section. I've given my own commentary, I've given my own theory. We have seen who this woman is, what her pedigree is. Do you understand where she's coming from? You saw the interview that she said she was already a millionaire at 20. You see why you need to own your own? If they talk like some people will say, why they say this? I like this woman though. Hey, I like this woman. If it's on women, they will push them out. They will push them out. They will not be crying. This person, you have to be. It's not only weave on and makeup. You have to have brain upstairs. You understand? If you not get brain, surround yourself with people when get brain. Surround yourself with people when know waiting this. What's up? Okay? Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid in this world. Okay? My talk is already too much. Please subscribe to this channel. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.